Hello, test. Hello, is it working? Hello, hi, stop, hello, hi. It's working. Hello. I know it's been 3 months since I have uploaded my last video. I just felt like I need to finish this project. So I decided to do this video now, which I'm gonna do now. And I'm gonna continue talking about November, which is pretty much the end of the year. But there's a few things that still happened. So let's go. So the first thing to talk about is that, oh shit, is that making sense? Yeah, okay. So the first thing to mention is that when I was staying in Wellington, I was still hanging out with the group for like a long time, for like 6 months or so, which is cool. There was a moment when we went to a place where we had dinner, which I don't know the name of, because I was lazy looking it up. It's called Mr. Goes. So we went there and we had dinner. Yeah, that was just a night when we just like the whole group just went out with like everyone, the whole group. Just that was pretty much the beginning of November, but there was a moment when we went to the cinema and we watched Venom, and we were sitting in the cinema and I was thinking, I paid my money to go to the cinema, so I'm gonna watch the whole thing. What happened is that everyone left the cinema except for me and my people, or my people and me. And we were watching the credits and everyone was like, come on, let's go. It's just, nothing's gonna happen. And then we're like waiting the whole credits. And then there was like a scene from the Spider-Man, the cartoon version of it. And we're like sitting there with 4 to 5 people. And I remember Cecile was sitting behind me. And what she did was, well, I thought she was shaking my chair. And then she was like, oh, why are you shaking my chair? And I was like, hey, why are you shaking my chair? So what happened was that we were sitting there and we were confused, like special effects for like the credits, like after credits. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I was thinking to myself, was that an earthquake? And then after like the credits, I was telling my friends, be like, hey, I told you guys there's gonna be something to watch. So we did wait, and then we got to the result. And then we went outside and there was a guard coming to us telling us, is everything okay? Are you guys fine? I'm like, yeah, everything's cool. And then I asked him like, was that an earthquake? And he was like, yeah, that was an earthquake. I'm like, oh shit. I've never experienced an earthquake like that before. So that was cool to sit there in the cinema and just like, you know, just feeling the chair moving. It was a weird experience, especially in the cinema, but yeah, that was nice. On the 6th of November, I remember we went to a workout with Pierre, the French guy who offered us free workouts at the bay, basically. And I remember I was so exhausted. I wanted to go for a swim, and I basically had my sport pants on and I was just like jumping into the ocean, and it was freezing. It was cold, but it was nice. So I went inside, I froze my balls off, and then after that I basically went in again because it was just so refreshing. I was like, okay, cool. I'll take that, that's okay. Logan started working at Blend, and our room 106, I think it was 106, we were supportive. We went to like go visit him, and then we're like Dylan, Vivian, me, we went to say hi to Logan, and it was his first shift. I feel like that was the moment when, you know, things kind of changed in 106, when he, you know, separated a little bit from the group, but then Dylan and Vivian moved out as well, so kind of everyone went their own ways. I remember like Dylan and Logan, they got themselves an apartment, and I was still staying in Nomads, and then, you know, things kind of like drifted away. What also happened that night is that after that day, I finished working at Sweet Mother's Kitchen, and I was going to Dre, I don't know what his name is, to my coworker. He was making tattoos, and I had this idea from Elizabeth that I wanted to have a tattoo on my finger, which is gonna be that one. So on the finger you can read, it's kind of blurry already, but it says shut the fuck up. So I got that tattoo done in Wellington from him for free. So that was a very spontaneous thing, because I was like, okay, I want that tattoo done. I don't care. It's like, it's a hidden spot. It's okay, no one's gonna see that. So there have been a few things that, you know, I've been having photo shoots, I've been going to concerts. So that month was pretty busy with that. And the first photo shoot I had was with Kitty McCaddy, an Irish girl which was working at Nomads, and I was just asking her like, hey, do you want to have a photo shoot like when you're having your day off? She was like, cool, yeah, why not? And then we had a photo shoot at Oriental Bay. Yeah, I think it was Oriental Bay. We're just like going down the street, taking some nice pictures, and she was pretty happy with the result, and as well, like I was as well. So that was the first photo shoot. And then on the second day, we also had a photo shoot with Joelle, a girl from the Netherlands. We were like looking for like different spots to like take cool pictures, but then we also went to a bay and then we just took pictures there. It was super bright, but then we took it like in an alleyway where we just had like better lighting and, you know, a little more control about the environment. So yeah, that was another photo shoot on a second day. Yeah. The reason why I was also staying in Wellington was I wanted to see a band or a DJ called Opio, a New Zealand artist. He was playing in Wellington in the Grand. Yeah, he was playing in the Grand in Wellington and I wanted to see him. So because I was staying in Wellington, I was like, okay, cool, I can see him now. And it was a super cool concert. We've met new people at the flat, at the hostel, and they also went to the concert, and then we went with them. You know, we were just like having a few drinks, and then we actually missed Opio for like half an hour because we didn't know when his schedule was. There were like 4 different DJs and they were like all performing in the whole night, and we didn't know like when he was going to perform, but we had still like had 1.5 hours of Opio, which was pretty cool. I remember I went downstairs and I saw him and I told him like, hey dude, cool show. Frick. I'm getting so bored of myself talking. It's so boring. Like, why am I even doing this? Fuck. I went downstairs, I saw him, I said, hey man, cool show, nice music, I love it, and blah, and then I just left. And that was also the night when Rachel was leaving New Zealand because she had to fly back home. Yeah, so I've mixed that night with that and the concert, so it was a busy night, but you know, that's Wellington for you in a nutshell. There was also another concert from a French reggae singer, which I have no idea what his name was because I was not so interested in that, but a lot of people from the flat and friends of ours, they want to go to that concert because they were French and they wanted to see him, and we went there. It was okay. It was like not my type of thing. Yeah, it was okay. So Daniel and me, we decided to like leave early because it was just like, nah. I don't know what I did after that show. I have no idea, but I think I went to bed because it was just, yeah, it was not good for me personally. Like, it was not my thing. So November was a lot of work, but I've also quit working at Squidmile's Kitchen at a point. I think it was the end of November. I was still working at Nomads because it was just, you know, possible for me to work there because it was fine. There was one moment when I had to like fix some screws in one room, and there were 3 people in, Emily, Lopati, and James. And I remember I was just, you know, being funny and just being like, I'm always like amazing. You know, we were getting along very nicely. And then they were like, hey, cool, do you want to hang out afterwards? I'm like, yeah, why not? And then they went to the free food at Nomads or in Blend, sitting down with them. Yeah, after that, we've noticed we get along very nicely, and we decided to like, you know, hang out a little bit more often. And then at some point they had themselves an own flat. I was visiting them once when they had Thanksgiving, and that was my first Thanksgiving ever. Because I mean, I don't do that. And Emily, she was American, so she was like making some food for us, and then we were just hanging out, having a few drinks. That was actually a very nice party. It was not too hardcore, it was just a chill party. And I remember Lopati, who is a Maori from New Zealand, he got some of his friends, and I remember they were like doing some freestyle rapping, which was pretty cool. I'd never like experienced something like that before. So that was pretty nice to like watch, because I mean, I'm not really into rap. I mean, I like rap, but I can't do it myself. But it's just cool to see other people do freestyle rap, which was pretty sick. The next day was Thanksgiving again, because we celebrated one day early, and then we at the flat celebrated again, because there was also some Americans, and everyone from their own country made like a home-cooked dish. So I could have made something German, but you know, I'm half Russian, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do something Russian for you guys. So I made like some sort of layer salad with meat and a lot of mayonnaise and chips and salad and lettuce and blah. It was a really nice salad, but I actually took the wrong meat, which kind of changed the whole game, but it was not too bad. It was still eatable. It was nice, and it was really cool. experience to see different dishes from different countries. And there were like a lot of people, and I really enjoyed that Thanksgiving. It was pretty sick. Yeah, as I already mentioned, I quit working at Sweet Miles Kitchen because I was planning on leaving Wellington for good to go to the South Island beginning of December. But then one of my friends from Germany, he told me he's coming to New Zealand end of December, close to Christmas. And I was thinking, like, does it make sense for me to actually leave Wellington now? Because he was only planning on being here for 1.5 weeks and only on the North Island. I was telling him, dude, I'll stay in Wellington, you come to visit me if you can, and after that I'll leave to the South Island because I'm gonna have 3 more months. I'm gonna have January, February and March, which is fine. But then things changed drastically, but that's gonna be the next video. All right, cool. I know it's been a few months since I've last posted that video. I've been doing a lot of working. I have not been feeling doing these videos because the upload just takes a lot. The editing is, it's not a lot, but it's just, you know, it's effort. And I just hope I'll finish this project, but I don't know if I'm gonna like upload any more videos after that because I'm like, But I'll finish this. I'll tell you about my trip, finish this story, and then I'll see what else will come. So thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you enjoyed this video. I've been trying to do this as entertaining as possible. Thanks. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.